brilliant first pick.
Now what?
Oh, no!
Yeah. A night of returns.
He's back. The ultimate prize fighter, Samoa Joe.
Baltimore is rocking right now.
Samoa Joe is back for the first time since SummerSlam. And guys, it looks like Joe is ready for a fight. WWE Survivor Series is presented by Mattel's Then, Now, and Forever action figures. Available now only at Walmart. Guys, look who's back. Samoa Joe.
Now it seems, judging by that response when I walked out here, some of you have missed me. Which I personally find very amusing because I haven't missed any of you. Oh, no, let's face it. How many of you in this arena, how many of you around the world reached out to me? And I mean not to send your little get-wells, but just to indicate that maybe, just maybe, at some point in your selfish lives, you actually cared. The answer, my friends, is none of you. Henceforth, I care about none of you. In fact, I will use your disrespect as fuel on any man who steps in this ring with me, because rest assured, when I'm beating the hell out of them, I will be pretending that it is each and every one of you.
Now that was to the point.
He's all about business, Cole.
Apollo Crews to take the challenge.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring accompanied by Titus O'Neil. From Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing 240 pounds, Apollo Crews.
From what we understand, Apollo Crews demanded this matchup tonight, and here is why. Last week, when SmackDown Live put Raw under siege, the first two people they attacked in the locker room area were Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews. Apollo wants a piece of SmackDown in that 5-on-5 match at Survivor Series. Hence, he wants to prove himself here tonight against Samoa Joe.
This is a brave move by Apollo Crews to request this match, but let's be honest, Apollo's climbing in the cage with a hungry lion. Samoa Joe is ready to be fed.
Yeah, the last time we saw Samoa Joe was back at SummerSlam when he was in that fatal four-way match with the likes of Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman. As Joe unloads now on Crews.
Samoa Joe, how do you prepare for a guy that you haven't seen in quite a while, and a man so dangerous like Samoa Joe?
And Joe in quite the mood, as you heard from him just a few moments ago. Titus O'Neil out at ringside. Of course, Apollo Crews, part of Titus Worldwide. And Apollo, side headlock on Samoa Joe.
Apollo Crews is very, very powerful. Going to have to use this technique if he wants any chance of toppling Samoa Joe.
Yeah, uses speed and quickness as well. The high-flying ability that Apollo Crews possesses.
Talking about wanting to be on that Survivor Series team, guys. You want to go out there and you want to prove yourself because you're going to be representing Monday Night Raw.
Shoulder tackle. General Manager Kurt Angle has 4 spots to pick. Kurt Angle, of course, will be on the team. Stephanie McMahon making the announcement earlier tonight that Angle will be the team captain at Survivor Series.
And I can tell you this, Samoa Joe would be in my Fave 5, guys.
Oh, wow. Did you see that by Apollo Crews? The leap over the drop kick, and down goes Joe.
Crews has dynamite in his legs, that's for sure.
I've used all his quickness tonight with Samoa Joe because Joe is very dangerous. I mean, he can box. He's got that sambo skills. He's a practitioner. Very dangerous.
Apollo Crews looking perhaps for a suplex on Joe, who blocks. And yet
I don't know if Cruz is strong enough to do it. Joe wins the power battle.
Oh, kick right in the midsection by Cruz.
Gonna have to get Joe off balance there.
Oh, power slam. So quick. Samoa Joe, that sudden impact, and Cruz kicks out at 2.
Sudden impact is right. This guy's dynamite.
The agility and speed of Samoa Joe can never be underestimated, as Apollo Crews just found out. Let's take one more look at this. Watch the hips. Boom! Wow. The torque of Samoa Joe driving Crews down, almost ending the match right there.
Very elusive for a big man, Samoa Joe.
And Apollo Crews, though, taking the fight to Joe.
This is a brave move by Apollo Crews. Maybe not wise, but certainly brave.
Oh, there's the kick, just like that again. Again, that sudden offense by Samoa Joe. You have to be ready at all times. Joe can deliver offense from out of anywhere.
Not only that, Cole, Samoa
Joe just threw his gum at Titus O'Neil.
Samoa Joe is not one of those guys. He's a big guy, but he's not going to worry about his gas tank. He's got a legendary cardio. He can go all night. Trust me. I know I've been in the ring with him.
Elbow to the back of the neck, and then another chop by Joe.
Oh, vicious knees right there.
Oh,
and Cruz caught him with an enziguri, and that has stunned Joe. Now Cruz again to the side of the face. Joe still on his feet, however. Stumbling a bit more this time.
Can he do it? Can he do it? He got him.
I was looking for that spin out, sit out power bomb. Uranagi from the corner.
Sit down.
Spiking Cruz.
The quickness of Samoa Joe right there, just sidestepped Apollo, took him for the ride.
Well, here comes the end of the ride, Booker. Yeah. The Coquina clutch. Good night.
He's down. He's got the legs wrapped, and it's all over except the tapping, and that's what Cruz does there.
That's what Titus been teaching these guys, man. Titus worldwide.
What, the tap out?
Yes. Here's your winner by submission, Samoa Joe.
Hey, a valiant effort by Apollo Crews here tonight. You got to give him credit. Well, I think Titus got upset that Samoa Joe tossed his gum at him earlier tonight.
Disrespect for sure on the part of Samoa Joe, but I don't think this is smart, Titus.
Rep your client. Rep your client, Titus. Rep your client.
Maybe he's standing up for him, Booker.
That's what I just said. Rep. That's a street term, Cole.
Yeah, you can rep your client. It doesn't mean Scott Boras doesn't get on the baseball field and try to help out when his players
Titus
don't do well.
should not have turned his back on the dangerous Samoa Joe. And Joe from behind. Coquina clutch now on Titus O'Neil. Samoa Joe returning tonight to make a statement, and he's doing just that. He's putting the locker room on notice tonight with a Coquina clutch down to Titus O'Neil.
Stock in Titus worldwide is plummeting at a rapid pace right now.
Just go to sleep, kid.
Look at the intensity.
You know him by the trail of carnage in his wake. Samoa Joe is back on Monday Night Raw. Take warning.
And Corey, he looks as dangerous as ever.
Take another look back. The quickness, the power of Samoa Joe telling Apollo, sit down. Here's where it all comes to a screeching halt.